Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 plays for this January 29th 6-game NBA slate. This is going to be an awesome little slate. I'm excited because as of right now, there is very little impactful injuries. We do have a couple questionable guys up in the air, most notably James Harden. But until we get news on that, it's looking like a pretty diverse slate, not a ton of chalky plays. So hopefully we get to keep it like that and actually have a very edge-filled slate. We absolutely crushed it yesterday. If you did miss the live stream, I do want to touch on that real quick. You guys need to be coming out to these live streams. On MonkeyKnifeFight yesterday, this is literally the page I had up when I got on my computer this morning. This is a 20x parlay that would have absolutely smashed. Davis Bertans ended up with 26.6 fantasy points over here. So the over did end up hitting, but I gave this out on stream yesterday, and it absolutely crushed. But I did want to touch on that little tidbit real quick for you guys. Make sure you're coming out to the live streams if you can. I'll be live today on Twitch around 4 to 4:30, and the stream link is in the description below. But we are going to jump right into this one. Before we do, I do want to mention to you guys, we are doing a giveaway on Twitter. Middle linebacker Quan Alexander for the San Francisco 49ers on Twitter. We are giving away his signed jersey with the COA, of course. Make sure you go check that out. If you are active on Twitter, the link will be in the description below. Don't miss that giveaway. It's an absolutely insane giveaway. We're so stoked that we can give away a jersey signed by a player that's going to be playing in the Super Bowl this Sunday. But let's jump right into this video. If you have not already, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support as always. And if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give y'all advice when we can. Now, starting off this video here on DraftKings, as always, the first player I want to talk to you guys about is the cover boy, one of my favorite players of all time, Derrick Rose. D-Rose has an incredible matchup here against Brooklyn, and we're going to talk about him pretty briefly. It's going to be pretty short and sweet. He has a 32% usage rate on the year. Brooklyn allows the most fantasy points per game to opposing point guards in the NBA. Like, when you just think about what I just said, on average, fantasy points per game, they allow more than any team in the league. They are also the 10th fastest team, so it's a solid pace-up spot for all of these Pistons. One thing about Derrick Rose that's pretty notable is his price as of late. He was low to mid 6Ks for quite a while. He was even lower 5Ks earlier in the year. He has jumped up to this mid 7K range, and that really hasn't deterred me away from him at all. And if you just look at his game log, we have like 3 of his last 10 games. Yeah, 3 of his last 10 games, he has not hit 5x value or better of this price tag, and now he actually has an insane matchup, and he actually just cooked up against Brooklyn about 4 days ago, so I do like him quite a bit in this spot. I think he's going to repeat exactly what he did last time. I'm not worried about this one being in Brooklyn at all. I know that the home road splits really aren't super impactful for me a lot of the time with a guy like Derrick Rose. Obviously, a fast-paced game there against Atlanta on the road, he's able to perform. The home road splits aren't that big of a deal with Derrick Rose, so I love this spot for him. He averages 1.31 fantasy points per minute on the year and should see at least 31 minutes tonight, I would assume. He played 37 against Brooklyn 4 days ago. The floor feels safe with Derrick Rose, and honestly, there's nothing on his game log that even shows or demonstrates his true ceiling, so I'm looking for him to hopefully be able to tap that ceiling tonight. I absolutely love Derrick Rose in this spot. Jumping over to my second play on FanDuel, as always, I have him pulled up for you guys. It is Julius Randle for this New York Knicks squad. He has a 28% usage rate and gets an incredible matchup here against the 3rd fastest team in the league. The Grizz have been getting mauled by just bigs that can stretch the court. I think I've said this at least once every 3 or 4 videos for the past month. Julius Randle is exactly that. He is a big that he can be active from beyond the arc. He can be active with a jump shot from inside, and he can be active as a true 5, just offensively and defensively. He's a little pricey over on DraftKings. Over here, he's going to be 8.3K. So he's definitely a little bit stronger at 7.5K on FanDuel, don't get me wrong, but I absolutely love him on both sites. I will have a ton of exposure to him on both sites. I will also say, look for Elfrid Payton to be dishing the ball to him quite a bit tonight. They should be relying on him a ton offensively tonight. It should be one of these 24 to 26 true point games or real point games. There's going to be a lot of true scoring opportunities for him. And playing a super fast team like the Grizzlies, he's going to have a lot of rebounding opportunities as well. So look out for a double-double from him tonight, but hopefully he's active all across the stat sheet. Games like this where we see these stats all the way across the board from steals to blocks, assists, and rebounds and points, that's the kind of game that I want from him tonight, and I think we have a really, really good chance of getting that because, like I said, he should be relied on very heavily by this Knicks team tonight. Jumping over to my last play over here on DraftKings, this is a little bit of a cheaper guy. He's going to be in the 6K range at 6.2K. We have Dillon Brooks for this Memphis squad on the other side of the ball compared to Julius Randle. He has a 24% usage rate on the year, but I do want to touch on this a little bit. It's not an entirely injury contingent play, but I expect Jay Crowder to miss this game. If Jay Crowder does play, it definitely takes away a little bit of my love for Dillon Brooks. But assuming that Jay Crowder misses, like I think he will, Dillon Brooks is just a smash. He does have a low floor. We've seen it demonstrated twice in his game log here, 8 points, 9 fantasy points. Outside of those games, those two super dud, they literally floor games, outside of those two, he has hit 5x or better of 6.2K in the other 8 games. 6.2K is tied for his highest salary in the last 10 games. I love Dillon Brooks tonight. This is a really solid game. It's supposed to be very competitive. The Grizzlies are currently 2.5-point favorites, and the over-under on this game is 223 points, making it the third highest implied total game on the slate. So like I said, I definitely like him a little bit more if Jay Crowder misses. It feels like everything opens up for him offensively without Crowder on the court. You can just see that with his field goal attempts. And if he is shooting effectively, if he's shooting this 50+% from the field, if he can shoot 50+% from three-point land or even 33% or better, I love Jay Crowder in this spot. He should have a lot of success here against this New York Knicks team, who defensively is really weak on the perimeter right now. I'm looking to attack Dillon Brooks in pretty much all formats on both sites. And that is all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you did enjoy it, though. I am going to save today's Monkey Knife Fight pick for the live stream. Make sure you come out to that. Again, the link is in the description below. I should be live right around 4:30 Eastern today. Make sure you guys come on out there, get your questions answered, and say what's up. But I will see you guys there, or I will see you in my video tomorrow. But good luck on this slate tonight.